When you buy a cheap power bank and your phone starts charging the power bank. Interviewer, are you a flexible person? Me. How it feels like trying not to look at women in the gym. The entire global financial system, Excel. Me waiting to see if this chest pain is the heart attack that finally chills me. When you weren't going to raise the rent of a single mother but a newborn came out £11.25. Normal people, you need to get an air fryer, get a bidet, they're better. Have you joined CrossFit? Winter people be like yes 4:30. When I'm almost finished wiping my boo and I suddenly realize I'm not done cheeing, here we go again. 70% is considered mid, B50% is mid. What traders think they look like when they tell people they're traders, what they actually look like. Artificial intelligence, it's now here, and it can go F off. Americans in Paris ready to rumble with pickpocketers. Article Americans used to circle jerk. The only one reporting on these supposed events too. Let's see who this really is. Unregulated platform with no fact checking. Me, son of a mock-lucking piece of chef face. My toddler in the back seat. Noted. When you go back in time and step on a butterfly. Wow, the fortune cookies here really are more accurate. Your co-workers will irritate you so much and you'll dream about resigning again. Seeing a booho in ton. Seeing a booho in real life. Brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like Canadians and Americans, or Mexicans and Americans, or Japanese and Americans, or Americans and other Americans. Damn Americans, they ruined America. Me to my cat every weekend when I comb 200 billion hairs out of his fur. Me, how are you not bald? I have no idea. If you care about who celebrities are dating, I don't think your political views are valid. My world, if I could just set people I don't like on fire without consequence. When you ask him for a D-pic but he sends you one with it squished between your best friend's bobs. The heavy blast door up ahead is closed. It's comprised of 2-foot thick steel and requires an enormous hydraulic mechanism to open. The mechanism requires electricity to operate and is connected to a massive power generator. Objective: destroy the generator to open blast door. Geography knowledge of US citizens be like. I just know the countries America, Europe and China. I can distinguish 150 flags by their smell. Kids thinking they're funny and cool with their new slang like "are" and "unalive." People that know those words were made for censorship so they can make money on their videos, and that censorship is the lamest thing you can do. When I'm about to give my opinion in an argument but remember what I think doesn't matter. Taking Mimi to get ice cream cone as a reward for removing the rest of the family from the will. Schools often claim that they don't have any bullies. Schools often claim that they don't have any bullies to punish because admitting it would ruin their reputation. Don't cheat on your spouse at Coldplay concerts. Aliens just invaded Earth and landed 10 million people. Some people. Before we hate them, let's first see in their own perspective. When you're in a very important meeting and your stomach suddenly churns and wants to talk to Mother Nature. Client says he forgot his password. Life in 2016. Life in 2025. I can't afford to hate people. I don't have that kind of time. Peaceful island residents are terrorized by violent intruders led by a rambling grandpa who spares no expense systematically hunting down families, separating offspring from parents and enslaving them until betrayal forces them to leave. Get into groups of, for this group assignment, with the person next to you or the people around you. Please discuss. Adult me on my birthday with barely any friends wishing me because everyone is either busy or probably forgotten about it. That one aunt that wishes me happy birthday every year consistently. You have lied from radioactive shrimp. What the F is burning CDs? I was there 3,000 years ago. The movie. The trailer. Web developers then. Our website is simple to use and understand with tons of useful features. It also runs extremely quickly even on mobile devices. Web developers now. Well, the website takes 10 minutes to load and we had to remove half the functions of the old website, but at least it looks pretty right. When the content creator does the voices for all the characters. Hey kid, I don't have much time left. Half-Life 3 will have an announcement in blue blue. Heh, I tried. You're supposed to be toxic. You're doing this wrong. Now, start over. Call me a When one of ya home is out the hood, make it. AI is taking our playgrounds. When my friend rumbled about his problem, sending him the relatable memes to his problem is the best thing I can do. How an uncultured plebeian feel when I listen to classical music. I don't need to study MFs looking at question 1. Me saying it's all good when nothing is good and things are very much so not good. Ariel smooth. Picking up a random piece of trash, not a soul around to see it. When the cashier puts my change on the counter instead of handing it to me. When you arrive at the mock fighting competition after 6 months of intense training but everyone is asking you why you didn't bring a chicken. The OG performative male. K-pop Demon Hunters becomes the first Netflix movie #1 at the box office after only 2 days in theaters. Netflix, when asked if this means they are going to keep it in theaters longer. Enough politics, ads time. Several podcasts picked this tweet up to talk about how the West had fallen. This went on for like 2 weeks. Every villain ever. Me when there's an egg in my ramen. Ugly bread discount. Made fresh today, just not so pretty. Getting emotional about the ugly bread. An apple falls off a tree. Sir Isaac Newton. But why? Why would you do that? How the CIA was labeling every crime they committed as a conspiracy theory. Hey almighty deity, how many wishes? 1. When is GTA 6 coming out? Foolish human, you think I know. This purchase will solve all your problems. When I was a kid they played lame music for middle-aged people in the supermarket, but this morning at Whole Foods it's now all amazing bangers from my youth. The beauty industry. For men, this can be used as a shampoo, body wash, face wash, lotion, mouthwash, toothpaste, engine degreaser, spackle or sunscreen. For women, we have specially formulated this moisturizer for your left elbow. When it's my first day on the job at the CIA, but they immediately put me in the posting right-wing comments on YouTube in order to manufacture consent department. DLC skins $5. DLC skins $20. Loud fart, silent fart, poop. Looking at my IQ, it's blank. Asking my husband if he's mad at me while he's been trying to hang this TV for 45 minutes. If you play 8 hours of video games per day you are considered addicted, but working 8 hours per day is completely normal. I love seeing people love their pets. Nobody flies. Cringe. Hey cringe, why do you always wear that mask? Gatekeeping fun. Let's keep this on. When you finally try a game or show you have been blindly hating on for months and surprise surprise it's actually a me after getting a ticket in the same place for the 3rd time. Cats when it's time for food. Oh dear, gorgeous. Cats after they ate. You effing donkey. The people at this job site have a sense of humor. Please check if you flushed. Thank you. Cute. Real cute, you guys. Yeah, that's my effing house. Grandma, you're my grandchild. Favorite. Technically if you're 15 minutes late you're almost in time if you compare it to Earth's history. She said she was thinking of leaving me. I said think again. Pixar re-releasing Toy Story in cinemas for the 30th anniversary. Disney needing money fast because Elio flopped. This only happens when you're angry or in a hurry. Nap time and things, as a child, as an adult. When there are several empty seats on the bus but someone sits right beside you. When you're 5 minutes away from the house and you start connecting via Bluetooth to the toilet. Ask friends to play games, no response. Ask friends to play games, no response. No fuel. I went on a date once with someone which I thought went great, then at the end they were like, let me know when you get home safe. So when I got home I said I got home safe and watched their profile disappear as they blocked me in real time. When your dad is tweaking out on the road trip and you still haven't told him you left your backpack. Back in my day YouTube had a star rating system. OG Mac no cap. How do you do, fellow kids? What's the dumbest thing you believed as a child? Nap time was a punishment. When I'm in a rage baiting competition and my opponent is Cora. Bro is cartoonishly cute. The Pope using the Keyblade to open Kingdom Hearts. Me, the one person I tolerate at work, everything else about the job. Your favorite stall is open. There's no one else in the restroom. The water is still blue. Pizza so hot the driver swiped right. Power-ups are stored in bottles. Change my mind. Me who lied on my resume. My new employer who lied on the job description. Breaking. No bag policy has been implemented for tonight's WNBA game in an attempt to crack down on dough throwers. I know what I have to do but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. An interesting curio. How I feel after opening a bottle for someone. Imagine being this person's ex-wife. I think your EA haircut looks really nice actually. My webcam. Teacher's webcam. China develops world's first pregnancy robot that's capable of giving birth to live baby. His mom is a claw, son of a claw. Why does Zoom have offices? Me kissing my cat after he ate 2 cockroaches and a rat. This is what I mean if I say I have plans later. Remember these guys, this is them now, feel old yet. When my employees go on strike and ask me to raise their wages but I fire them and hire immigrants and replace key positions with AI so I can buy my 67th supercar and my 41st mansion. The moon, what I see. What my phone sees. Me with all the money I saved by raw mental illness. This guy at a bar I was playing a gig at described a girl he was seeing as overeducated and under-effed super loud to the bartender and then his credit card declined on like a $97 tap LMFAO. When I suggest a song to someone and they love it, I take credits as if I'm the singer, composer and lyricist of the song. Yandere in 2025. Yandere in 1955. How millennials feel after saying this generation will never understand this big. My girl started freaking out about this chair at a yard sale and what's special about it. Uncle Ben, what happened? I tried to search for a job on LinkedIn. Cat owners be like. When someone gets pulled over in front of my house. Job interviewer, it says on your resume you went to Harvard University. Me, yes, for my cousin's graduation. The American flag. On the American Constitution, America. Me feeling like she after being rejected, the friend who does everything in their power to help me regain my confidence. Me and my friends waiting for my elder sibling to fix the game. French is not a serious language. What the F is up? Bon the F jaw. I have absolutely no idea who this dude is. Just wandered in, choosing to read this from the POV of the cat. I said to my boyfriend, next time I'm wrong in an argument I'm gonna whip out a bob to distract you so you forget about me being psycho, and he went, you don't even have a bob to whip out. The audacity. Can't help my small pancakes. Not speaking to him now. Me at the Taco Bell drive-thru. My Me opens cooler and cracks a cold beer. Everyone else at the safety meeting. Normal people flirting. Hey, you're cute, we should go out sometime. Me trying to flirt. So do you like bread? That sense of pride hits you when you come home tired from work and your child offers you a beer saying you relaxed at, I'll for you. God, it's lonely. Discord at everyone. Did you swallow my doorbell? Cause your breath smells like my ding. My father when we are passing something expensive. I don't know about you, but I have thought about running away more as an adult than I ever did as a kid. Your 20s are the best years of your life. My 20s. Me as an edgy meme lord after anti-woke became mainstream. Claw, chromy, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. When the iced coffee touch your lips. I could never be famous, bro, I would be straight trauma dumping on Jimmy Fallon. Owner, hey, you didn't finish my walls. Company, oh no, that's a modern design. When you're wearing socks and step into something wet. Maury, you are not the father, man, jumping around. F yeah, F you, let's go. Woman, in tears crying. 7-year-old me sick at home. This is good. Hello Peter. Venezuela's president, already mocked for gaining weight amid a hunger crisis, pulls out an empanada from his desk during a live TV address. I'm sorry, but I have been laughing at this for 10 minutes. Take out the trash when it's full, balance a pizza box on top and pretend it's fine. Me. When you have nice hat and someone mentions it and you feel nice. Bro, why the F they say Michigan looks like a mitten? The thumb would have to be huge. Me speed running bad decisions. To all the people with different thoughts and opinions who still remain friends, keep that shit up. Back then you didn't act up in public, your mom would end your career right there in aisle 4. Took a pic of my forehead accidentally and found this guy. World's best perfume, the fragrance of her hair. But you're stronger than, shut up and carry the guy. Girls after M-baiting, that was pretty fun, maybe I'll do it again. Boys after M-baiting, stand amongst the ashes of a trillion lead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. In order to be number one you gotta be odd, remember that twin. How people with blue eyes look at you during a conversation. Parents, kids are more depressed these days, I wonder why. Kids, you destroyed the economy for us, the earth is literally lying, we are going to work until we lie, and on top of that then our back. Parents, it's those pesky iPhones. Yeah baby, tell me what you want. I want you to take my p***s off. Oh man. I'm sorry but I'm not a survivalist. The second we start fighting over fresh water I'm myself. You'll have fun though. Oh look at these two. Oh what? Either they're having an affair, or they're just very shy. Why? I think he just mistook her for you, misser. I wish I spent more time arguing online. Convenience store customer. Another convenience store customer. Is this a convenient time to bring up how I got a boyfriend? How people think AI future is going to be. How it's actually going to be. Hey man, your mom is AI generated a ton of me effing her, check it out. Them, why do you always have the TV on when you're never even watching it? Me, oh that's my emotional support background noise. I love you, will you be my GF? Yes, guy who knows English, guy who knows coding. My wife is getting her hair done. I told her to watch out for turtles so they don't mistake her for Shredder. Alpha male grifters after they invented lonely people. The world can't agree over anything. World, I effing hate you and hope you lie. Claw, babe, was it worth it? Her human boyfriend after he asked her to s his face. Yeah. Being autistic and everyone's assuming you're pissed off cause you didn't sprinkle your words with fairy dust and unicorn chi. Yay, I defeated him. Me trying to catch the Pokemon. It took me an hour to find him and you decide to crit now and not during the gym battle. I hate you. Alright, let's see when my appointment is. Yesterday. This could be us, but you won't let me shove a pumpkin on your head, you unspooky bee. The 25-year-old dating a 16-year-old, but she'll be 17 in March starter pack. Tired enough to sleep at my computer, then I lie down and my body forgets how to sleep. Man, baby's something wrong. His wife, no, nothing's wrong. The man, oh okay. His wife, see, that's my problem. The man, ugh, you're a pain in the A. Me buying dog food. My dog congratulating me on being such a successful hunter. Girl enters voice chat in an online game. The guys who are misogynistic. The guys who wanna clap chicks. Man struggling to feed his family, just happy he can fund wars with his taxes. How my professor looks at me when I leave the exam paper blank and only write his affair's name and his wife's number on it. Never thought I could accomplish this today. Thank you to everyone who supported me along the way.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.